Hello everyone, welcome back to another guide. Today we will be going over the new update for Kingdom Maker. If you've read the patch notes, you will notice that there has been new units and other areas added to the map. The new units added are known as the Royal units or Giant units. As some may guess, T4 is an easier term to refer to them as. So in the map we can see, if you are on the newer maps, you will see in the top left corner there seems to be a new area. Along with inside the frost zones, you shall now have state capitals and county capitals. I will be analysing how many new capitals have been added so we can figure out the subtotal, and along with the new style changes that's been added. But of course these new capitals are going to be very difficult to challenge. When I found someone who is capable of challenging them, I will be posting a guide over it with their help. Along with new mines and all sorts, we have increased amounts of stuff. So let's just head on over to the patch notes real quick. So as you can see so far, for the high level players, for anyone above keep level 30, you shall have an expanded research in the academy. You can train the royal troops and the giant machines, along with more noble and battalion equipment. There have been a variation of new goals, events and objectives, capitals, trading posts, dungeons and NPC camps. Next week there will be the T4 trades and the Wandering Merchant. For regular players we have new materials, there are now new daily goals, and there is 2 new main quests, Enter the Kragon and Enter the Kragon 2, after you complete the 4th one. And staged camps no longer cost resources to deploy. So we shall head over to our quest tabs. Although it seems like the quest tabs have not been added so far, from what we can see in the new daily quests, we have some alliance based ones along with some of the new material types. So keep an eye out for when the new quest has dropped. Let's take a look at any family changes or army changes that have been added. From what we can see, you can now see how many shards you have on a hero or champion. And there is now a power bar for each champion showing you how much each one has. So, what could this bring in for new players? From what we know, with these new areas, there will be an increased amount of conflict to acquire them quickly, with the top guilds easily dominating them. This will also have a rapid increase in power growth due to the increased size of new units, which have a higher power threshold than the previous T3s, with the battering ram having having the highest power level so far at a 103k power scale, I believe it was. So once we come back to our keep, we shall go over each and every new troop type and research shown. So far, let's see if there's been any major changes. Obviously with the birthing system, I haven't tested out myself so far, so we shall figure this out as we go. There's likely to be information in the official Discord for Kingdom Makers. That way it's easy to grasp on information. So I will make room for new nobles, so I can test out whether or not any new systems have been implemented on the birthing system for nobles. So let's just get rid of, well, I'm not going to be really on this server much longer because I'm changing servers. Of course, I will be uploading furthermore after this reset for my account, and that will include new content such as a playthrough and gameplay of progression in the system, which can span up to a year from how much you can do in Kingdom Maker. And another notice had occurred to me is that farm plots have had a nice little update to the designs, and there's this more cartoony feel about these styles. As you can see, Lancers have a now increased damage level to 259 at T4. Royal Cavalry has a damage increase of 39. Obviously, I'm not going to go over each and every single one of these, but sorry. Yep, as you can see, the Heavy Trebuchet is already past the threshold that T3 Rams have. And speaking of Rams, here is the T4 Giant Battling Ram with a power threshold of 460,000 almost, which is currently the highest in the game that you can achieve. So you could, in theory, spam a large amount of Rams to increase your power threshold quite easily, although it may take some time. And there have been new design changes to temple bricks, temple blocks, and slabs, along with a completely new equipment-based system. Obviously, I cannot take a look at Epic gear nobles since I do not have the adequate research for them. So, in a second, I will head on over to Battalion Equipment, which has had some quite large amount of changes. As you can see, there has been a complete overhaul of epic equipment with many variations. These will have a larger increased damage and other buffs. In the armour, from what I've noticed, is that Epic Gear Armour has given a standard 50% increased buff at its first level. Along with the elemental armours, they also give a 25% elemental resistance regarding what equipment you have equipped. So it may keep, for late game players, this may be key, as some players may focus around elemental equipment. And this could be a change with new NPCs that require more damage via different equipment types. So this will increase the variations in your army loadouts. From what we can see in research, we have a increased troop tree, and regarding research, although I have not gone far myself due to a systems regarding my account reset, this will be a great motivation for any new players. I appreciate you for watching, and tune in next time.